Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Diaspora channel. Thanks again for joining the live. I hope you had a great day. And today we're going to look into friendship, relationship, what are the successful keys for a relationship or friendship. So we spoke about lots of things throughout this week. So tonight's stream is just going to be a very relaxing one. So I hope you had a great day. Hi, Daniela. Thanks so much for joining the live. How are you doing? And let me know if you can hear me, yeah? And go ahead and share the stream if you can. Hopefully people joining on time. I know I'm a bit late today, but yeah, at least I'm here. I'm here. I promise I'll be here. So I have certain things to sort out. So that's why I couldn't make it on time, but I'm here. That's the main thing. Sorry about that. That's good, good to know you're well. So how was your day? What did you do today? Okay, thank you. You can hear me clearly. Thank you. So today we're not gonna stay for too long. So guys, make your way in quick. So what did you do today? Oh, you've been okay, just been doing some work. All right. Yeah. So what are your plans for tomorrow? We know the lockdown is still on, but we have to try and keep ourselves busy. So are you doing anything exciting tomorrow? Oh, just more work. It's good I have this to monitor the stream. Yeah, but apart from the work, what other things you have planned to do? You have to have some time to relax, isn't it? Because that's exactly what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll try my best. I'll say, okay, I won't do too much. Sometimes by the time you start, you're like, oh, there is this thing to fix, that to do. Before you know, 4 5 hours just gone like that. But at the end of the day, it just make me happy. Like when I manage to do most things that I put on the list. I play some games with my family. Okay, that's good. That's good. Or do some readings. Yeah, but I will try my best, like not to do too much tomorrow because this week I've been so busy doing so much because I have lots of things to sort out on the website and lots of editing. Yeah, so that's what I've been busy doing and ordering stuff. So I'm happy most I managed to cover most of the stuff. So I will try my best not to do anything if possible tomorrow, just to relax. So you're studying from home or well? And we're going to wait for a little bit of people to join us. Then we can start the stream with the main question, which is about successful keys to friendship or relationship. Because most of the time, because you want to stay friend with someone, does not mean that, you know, you have to sacrifice your peace. So that's one aspect I really want to talk about tonight, because sometimes some people can really take that for granted, the fact that, you know, you're trying your best in that friendship for things to work out or to understand where they're coming from. They can you know, take it for granted and think like, oh, you know, she's even going to hang around, you know, no matter what I do, because she'll understand. But at some points you just have to realize sometimes it's not even worth it. Like, keep going through the same thing, especially when you keep telling the person over and over and over, like, this kind of behavior, honestly, like, it doesn't work for me. And you know, you're patient, you express yourself, you choose the right time to speak when it comes to the communicating part, the communication part. You know, like, you've done the best you could for things to work out, even if, like, in a friendship, for example, because in this case it's like you've been friends with someone for so long, like 10 years. So that person just become like a family member to you. So you try, like, to listen, to be patient, and convince yourself at some point, like, oh, you know, maybe this time it is because they are going through tough time. That's why they are behaving the way they're behaving, or doing what they're doing. So you kind of just look down on a certain, I would just call it like red lights. Even in friendship, there are like red flags, sorry. Like, but you just say, oh, you know, I understand because of what you're going through. So let's just forget, you know, forget about that, and keep it moving. And sometimes some people can just take that, um, the fact that you know, you are very understanding when it comes to maybe someone going through something, and then, you know, though, you know, like, normally I won't tolerate this kind of things, you'll be like, okay, it might be probably because this person is going through a hard time now, so let me just let this go. So sometime, because you've been doing that for a period of time, they will just take you, you know, they will take you for a granted. They will just take you for granted, like, take you for granted. They'll be like, oh, you know, it doesn't matter whatever I do, you know, she'll understand, and then she'll let it go. So in this case, it's like it's been over like a long period of time, and is the type, like, there are some people, they don't even going to acknowledge, like, oh, you know, I'm actually wrong, I'm sorry, and those kind of things. They don't do that at all. So they will try to justify their wrong and expect you to just understand, and then still be friends with them. So it's been like that for like a long time. So the thing with me personally, you just try, like, to be patient with people, try to understand where they are coming from, you know, and try to be there for them. But if you know that, okay, this been going on for a long time, and the person, they don't want to listen to you, they don't want to pay attention to anything that you are saying, like making efforts and change things. So you just be like, you know what, if that's how it's going to be, then you have a choice to stay in that, you know, with that friend, and keep getting those kind of behavior over and over and over, because they know, like, okay, she will be fine with it, so it won't be a big deal. But at the end of the day, you have to think about you, and know, like, how much you can take. And that's me, like, I tried my best to, to be there, to understand what, what the person was going through and all that. But it reached a point when I'm like, if I don't stop this, it's just going to be like draining me off all the time. Welcome, Osita. Thanks so much for joining. Brother Sophia. Where's that, Osita? Thanks for joining. Kindly thumbs up the stream as you join and share the stream if you can. So sometimes people can just take that for granted and keep, I'll just put it like abusing your kindness. So it's down to you to just put your foot down and be like, enough is enough, and not like in a very an aggressive way or anything, but you have to let them know that at this point you don't have no room to take any of those behaviors again, because at some point if you don't do that, then you just personally, I think I'll just break down, like, but now it's not like you are you obviously we are no longer friends, like doing things that we normally used to do. But I don't hate you or have any grudges against you. But it's just best, like, for you to carry on with life, doing your things, and I'll be doing my things. Oh, hi, Kelly. Thanks so much, Kelly, for joining. How are you doing? So that's why I say let me hear what you guys have to say. And like we always do in this stream is about us learning from one another. So what do you think are effective um, keys when it comes to a successful friendship or relationship? What are the key things? That's good. That's good. That's good. How's your day, Kelly? So highlights. Yeah, Osita, I can't remember, the place you mentioned. So if you can just let me know, like, give me some clue. Yeah. So Kelly, tonight we're looking into like successful keys to principles to a good relationship or friendship. So what are the keys to successful friendship or relationship? It's another great day. That's good. That's good. What time is it over there, Kelly? So you just have to know how much you can take as a person. I'm recording my videos right now. Okay. Okay. So I'm sure you're going to drop some good, delicious recipe videos for us tomorrow, right? Oh, okay. So it's still afternoon. Here is like a 9:30 p.m. So roughly, I think it's like a 6 hours difference. So yeah, Kelly, what are keys, like principles, when it comes to having a successful friendship or relationship? In communication. First, number one, a relationship really have to be based on trust. Trust has a major, major, major role when it comes to a successful friendship or relationship, trust plays a major role. And you have to be able to communicate the right way, with the other person. And if like you are angry, for example, about something, and maybe the other person also is in that same mood, it's just best like, yes, I'm here to learn. Okay, Kelly. So it's just best like to cool down, let you rest for that day or that night, and when everything is much calmer, then you can address the issue. Because if both parts you're already upset, the probability that that is just going to make things worse when you try to address it there and there is so high. So it's always good that you be patient, wait maybe the following day or maybe another 2 days, and then you address that issue. That's if both parts, you both are already angry about something. So it's just best to address it at the right time. So a good communication is so important in friendship or relationship. So that's the second one for me. And I'll say again, it's always best like not to involve people, even if it's like a friendship. Try like to speak to the person first, then if they don't want to give you that attention, or they don't want to talk to you, then maybe someone that that they are close to, that if the person say, oh, I need to speak to you, they will actually say, okay, let me go and hear what he or she has to say. So you can do that if the person involved is not willing to speak to you, you know because even like in friendship, sometimes those kind of things can happen, both friendship or relationship. So you have to choose the right time to address issues. Well, with that, big or small, you have to take time and do that. And again, another thing is very important to learn to listen to the next person, because sometimes some people just want to talk, like they don't even give time to the next person to explain things, say things from their side. They just run with what they have in their mind, and then that's final. And they always want to have the last word. So if you are that type of person, obviously there's not lots of people are not going to pay attention to you, because already they know like you always want to have the last word. So whatever they have in mind to say to you, they know like, okay, probably you're not even going to pay attention to what they have to say. So it's also very important, like, to listen to people, hear what they have to say, so that you don't end up like being like you having a conversation with yourself, if it makes sense, because you have to make room for the other person also to express themselves. So that's very important. And the other one, I'll say loyalty. Even if it's friendship, it goes both ways, like friendship or relationship. Are you a loyal person? That is also key when it comes to successful friendship or relationship. You have to be a loyal person, someone that is committed. All those things that make a relationship work or break. So we are all learning every single day. but you have to ask yourself, where am I lacking? And be willing also like to listen from people that are close to you. Then that's how you start learning things and be like, oh, okay, this, is not really good. I need to work on this. I need to change this. So that's how we become like a better person, when we are willing to listen to other people and take, into consideration what they have on their heart to share with us, and then run with it and work on ourselves. So that's another things to consider. So yeah, I already mentioned about you being a listener. At some point, you have to learn to really pay attention to what and the people around you have to say, because we don't know it all. So once you make room for that, that's where you're going to grow and become a better version of yourself. So if it's something you are struggling with, like all of us, we have those areas when we are struggling with certain things, then we have to find, we have to first of all acknowledge that okay, this is something I'm struggling with. That's where the change will start from. If you acknowledge that, okay, this is not a right thing to say or a right thing to do, and especially when like it's not only a one-time thing, so it's just like a behavior now, something that you're doing constantly. Then if you want a thriving friendship or relationship, then you have to learn as well to undo those things, like to stop doing those things and pay attention to what the next person also have to say. Because like I said, we don't know it all. It's about listening from what other people have to say. Then you sit down, you reflect, and you start noticing, okay, even if you were upset at the time they were saying whatever they're saying, when you take time and reflect on what they share with you, and you humble yourself, then you'll be able to know which area you need to work on. But again, you have to be humble to first of all pay attention to the person, listen to the person, not thinking always like, oh, I know it all. Because most of the time that's where we start of falling and start things start going south. Because in any friendship or relationship, you have to know that you don't know it all. We will make mistake, and be able to recognize when you're wrong, and listen to people around you, so you don't end up doing the same thing over and over and over. And Kelly say, in any kind of relationship, yeah, in any kind of relationship, you have to really learn to pay attention to what the next person has to say. So it's not always like what you think that's just the final thing. So if you are that type of person, then it's gonna be hard for you to grow as a person, because you're not willing to humble yourself and listen to people and try your best to change certain things in order to become a better version of yourself. So, and again, another thing is respect. In any friendship or relationship, respect also is very, very important. Is key for for both parties. Because if there is no mutual respect, it's like it's only coming from one person all the time, not the other person. Then it will make it hard if it's like if even in friendship or even in marriage, if it's only one person that is always respectful, know the other person, then it will be hard for that person that is always respectful to at some point the person will just give up, because it's like in all the time it has to be them pouring out all the time, and you are not even making any effort to work on things or change things, you or try to do things better. So if it's like that, it's so hard for the next person to always be there for you, because at some point, as human being, if you keep saying the same thing to the same person and there is no change over and over and over and over, you end up just giving up. So respect also is a very, very important key for a successful friendship or a relationship. So sometimes, even when you are so upset, you really don't have to shout or yell at someone in order for the person to listen to you. You just have to calm yourself down in that situation, and try, you know, to say whatever you want to say when you are more calmer, so that it doesn't the whole thing does not turn into something something else, something that can be like a small issue to solve and then move on. It can become a big issue because of the state you're in, because of the anger you have. You just shout, and what will happen most of the time, the next person is not even going to pay attention to what you have to say, even if it's something that is going to help that person, because simply you are not even paying attention to them, and the fact that you are even shouting and all that, you shut the person down already, so it's not even going to encourage them to pay attention to what you have to say, even if it's you are right, and what you want to say, or to that person is something that actually going to help the person. They end up shutting everything down because of the fact that you've been so loud. So just try to keep calm and address that at the right time. So that's another thing I'll add. So Kelly, if you have anything to add, go ahead and do so. We have 2 minutes to go. Yeah, we have 2 minutes to go. Like I said, I promise I'll come out today. So yeah, that's what I say. I'll give myself half an hour. It's going to be a quick one, and then we're going to round up and go about our businesses. So yeah, Kelly. But thanks everyone for joining. And yeah, we have to really work on ourselves and know where we are lacking, and make sure we are willing to listen to the next person and do things better. Because like I said, we don't know it all. It's by listening to the people that are close to us that we're going to be better version of who we are right now. So don't shut people out. Stay calm, listen, humble yourself, and that's what I will call true growth. Because most of the time it's not about how old you are, but it's about you being a mature person. It is not necessarily like the age part, but being a mature person when it comes to the way you handle yourself. When things happen, are you the type that just jump on board and do whatever you feel like doing in that situation, and then later realize like, oh, that was a bit too much? Or you're the type that you tend to calm yourself down. Make sure everything is a little bit back to normal, slow down on everything, and the other person as well, before you say what you have to say, for the next person to actually pay attention to you and run with what you have to say and say, okay, she's right or he's right. So, those are the principal key things from me when it comes to a successful friendship or relationship. Trust, respect, and be able to listen to others. Choose the right time to talk to them when there is any issue. Make sure you choose the right time, not when they are upset, when they are angry, not that time. Choose the right time when you can speak to them and you know that, okay, they're going to pay attention to you and actually listen and hopefully change things around. So timing is very, very important also in a successful friendship or relationship. So guys, I thank each one of you for joining the live tonight, and have a lovely day for those of you that are still daytime. And if it's a bit late, like here, you have a good night, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Bye for now. Yes, yes, yeah. Thanks so much, Kelly. Enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's still afternoon, so enjoy your afternoon, and I'll see you all later. Bye.